with the idea of signing with the Leafs. Then, you have yourselves a conversation. The Leafs want Hannafin, but we don't know if he'd be willing to sign there. The Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning are also mentioned as potential destination, but they may not have the assets, cap space, or if it's mutual. So, that idea by Frank directly contradicts those 732 thoughts. Friedman said the Leafs would really want to go after Hannafin, but there is some concern, and here have more assets to shed than others. Others are just a little bit more strapped up. They have fewer prospects, fewer picks, so it may be a little bit difficult for Calgary to maximize their return. But of course, with all these teams potentially being tossed out there, the Devils, the Red Wings, the Islanders, it does make things very interesting. But in particular, we could talk about each of these organizations, starting out with what was said by Jack Merritt. The Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning are in interesting spots because both of them are losing out on defensemen. This definitely makes it more difficult for a Dallas Stars team that has been competing for a playoff spot. Meanwhile, in Tampa Bay, you've got the Mikhail Sergachev injury that has hampered that lineup. You're seeing other guys being forced to play a little bit more. Nick Pervix is a guy that stands out to me as one of these underrated, more underutilized guys that's been sort of unraveling himself from that cocoon with more minutes that he's been able to play with. But Noah Hannafin being on these two teams' list, it would make sense considering a desire to upgrade on D. It is interesting, though, that Frank Seravalli says that Tampa is a preferred Hannafin destination, how this would be like where he wants to go. I mean, we're always talking about Boston. That's like the main team everybody's been linking Hannafin to for years because he's from the area. And it is mentioned that he would be interested in going there as well. But to hear Tampa also listed as one of these top destinations, it does kind of pique my interest, especially if it would be the number one preferred destination. As for the other teams involved, the Devils have been interested in getting defensemen the entire year. They need guys. It's been a pretty tough run for their goaltenders, so any sort of defensive help could be very useful over there. The Islanders have had some guys missing out once in a while. Romanov hasn't been the healthiest, nor has Scott Mayfield. I'm pretty sure they just got Ryan Pulock back.